That, my friend, is a German World War II ammunition pouch found out there in the fields by us, and that is a German World War II helmet also found out there in our explorers. These wonderful artifacts can be yours. You can be the future keeper of this. How? Well, stick around in this video and you will find out. Welcome to the History Hunter. Yes, that is what this is all about. We go out, we do the research, we do the travel, and we bring back great World War II history for you to enjoy and learn from. On our explorers we find, and we also pass on to you, a lot of beautiful artifacts. Today is a supported day where we give back to you, but also you're going to see a little snippet of this and that, because today we are really starting to do a lot of editing and just sort out all the material that we gathered the last month and so, because we did the incredible Northern Front road trip that you guys made possible by your very kind donations. But not only that, you have to remember that we still haven't given you all the material that we did on the Eastern Front trip. And a lot of you helped us out with that as well. So there's going to be a ton of good stuff coming your way. Do you want to see something special? Right up there, that's the German World War II bunker. But it's not a full bunker, it's half a bunker. Because they did something with the road here and they just chopped off half of it and the rest is still there. Just want to quickly show you something here. You can support us in many ways. If you want to make a donation on PayPal, there are things for all of you who donate. Every month I pass on to you who donate on the PayPal thing. Also, if you become a Patreon team member, you will have special perks like for your eyes only videos and research videos and travel vlogs and project videos, all of that on that. So you can check it here under the video description where it says more. You can find both of these links there, click on them and you can figure out. Up here I would normally have my supporters of the Patreon team members. I have like officers and Wall of Fame, all of that. It got deleted somehow, so I just saw that half an hour ago and I don't have time to recreate all of that. I'm going to do some adjustments as well and see if I can find the list, and I'll make sure that that is definitely here next month, I promise. But to be able to release the video today, because we have so much material we want to get out there, I just cannot have, I don't have the time to replicate all of that, because it takes me several hours if I have to start all over. Nevertheless, on this little location, I just want to say a very special thank you to some people who decided to help us out tremendously on the Eastern Front and Northern Front road trip. I want to say a massive thank you to Laura, Cindy, Alan, G. Hinton, Gary, Donald, Chris, Motley, William, Barry, Chris and Larry, William, Burton, Wiggle, and Boltline. Thank you from Eagle Eyes, Bunker Buster Girl and myself, because you made it possible so we could actually take this trip and have a week together as a full family. Thank you for that. Oh yes, look at that. See that? That is a pretty heavy duty steel cable. And why would that be up here in the mountainside if it wasn't for a purpose? It's almost incomprehensible to see how much effort that was put into this little island. I can see a barrack foundation there. I can see a position there. I can see a fighting position right there. I can see another position there. And let me see if I can get you all the way there. And if you see right there, I think it's a tunnel, and there are some strange turrets on the top of that mountain. Yeah, so we're going to do a mini thing for 3 days also now in the end of the summer holiday, and then it's back to usual. Nevertheless, during June and July, I didn't have the chance to do a full support team video because we were on the road. So I said I'll do one and a giveaway in for June and July together. And during June and July, we got some new Patreon team members. I just want to say welcome to them. I want to say welcome to Mark, Richard, Mary, the Great Cornholio, Linda, Matthew, Hillary, Stephen, Jenny, Ricardo, Garrett, and Darren. Thank you for becoming a Patreon team member. And I created this little very special thing here for as a welcome as a team member gift. It is a little piece of unused German World War II barbed wire that was found in the basement of the SS staff headquarters. It was supposed to be torn down, and in the basement there were several rolls of this, and a gentleman was so kind to give it to us so we can actually pass that on to you. And I also visited the place, and I was amazed to see what was actually laying in the corners down there. So that is a very special piece of barbed wire that was actually what it looks like, never used. So that goes to Stephen Bovens. Thank you and welcome to the team, and together we will share history in a very special way, because that is what this is all about. This lager here is today just a massive ruin, but the military activity in this area was established actually in the 1860s. Eagle Eye is gonna land it. That was quite a flight. Yes, you know, all our explorers happens because you guys and girls help us out to go out and find these places and share them with you. And we know that a lot of you cannot go to these places, and that's why we love to be able to do it. All right, we're gonna do some more giveaway here. This one, a German World War II felt post stamp, a little shadow box, genuine original wartime used stamp. This goes to you, Matthias. Thank you for your very, very kind support. Very classic Mauser K98 shadow box with a cartridge found, Mark P131, made in Germany, found in a trench on the Eastern Front. Kelly, you are the lucky future keeper of that. Thank you both, because you guys, you rock. You enables us to do this. So what are we looking for up here? Well, up here there's a Junker JU52. Right there is one of the bunkers that you're going to see. Eagle Eye was doing a hole here. He first found a little cap. Was it a cap? Yeah. And then he found this thing here, and he screamed to me, "Takes, Daddy!" And I said, "What?" So let him see what you have. Let him see what you have. First, you can see on this side, there's nothing. Do the magic. Do the magic. Oh yes. And so much more coming. You know, from the last Another Front road trip, we managed to visit more than 25 locations and do explores on these locations. So it's going to be so much fun to share all of that with you. This one, Luftwaffe Junkers JU52, very, very iconic German World War II aircraft. That is a piece from one of them. And this one goes to a gentleman who supports us and also enjoys to make models. So, Skimmer, I hope you enjoy that. Now we have a little addition to have alongside your models. And this very special little thing, this is a German World War II booth iron kit. It's the back iron. You can see that in some of our videos when you see the German soldiers actually walking in wet concrete and stuff, and the front toe piece. I got them because they were stockpiled at a location where the Germans had you know, a warehouse where they could supply the soldiers with new items, and these were never used. It's even marked here, so that is amazing to see. This one goes to, let me see, there you go, I got it here. Trish, you are the future keeper of the boot irons, and I love to do this. I will show you something later that I'm so proud of. Eagle Eyes is starting to really work with these gifts, and he was so he just wanted me to say something special. I'm going to share that with you afterwards.
This is what we do. We do the research, we do the travel, we do all of this for you guys, so you can come along on the journey and you can come along with us and experience this. And on this Northern Front road trip, a lot of you has made this possible, and I'm going to show you later our thanks and our way to say thank you for that.
Oh, you better believe it. You just wait and you're going to be surprised at what we have found out there. This one, I feel, is a very special one. It is one of the very few Hispano 20mm aircraft gun cartridges that we found at a spot where the Germans were attacked by the aircrafts. And that is amazing. This is marked with 1942. And it could have belonged to maybe an aircraft like that, who knows. I signed it, and it's a beautiful example of what we can share with you. One of you guys decided that you wanted to help us out with a Patreon team membership of $50, and that means I will create one special little shadow box like that for each and every one of you who do that. And Mark Johnson, thank you for being in there for us. You are now the future keeper of that beautiful little piece. And I think it really tells a story just by itself. But watching what we do is what is important, because we together, you as the viewer, supporter, and us together, we share some great moments out there.
Look there, that is attachment ring. And I think they had a Panzer turret, maybe from a Czechoslovakian tank. Seems like they had a very extensive barbed wire fencing system. The whole rock face here is filled with these metal bars, which was the outer perimeter. And it seems like maybe they had two of them and rolls of barbed wire. Eagle Eyes is looking for pieces. He found this porcelain piece.
As you saw in my latest update regarding the Northern Front WW2 road trip, it was 100% success. And you guys and girls are the reason for that. But also the Eastern Front road trip, it was just the same, a huge success. It's been very, very busy this spring and summer, I have to admit it. Extremely busy, got sick, blah blah blah, and now it's time. I have to do a lot of editing because there's going to be a ton of material coming your way. But I just want to say again, so much thank you for enabling me as a parent, a single parent for a young boy and my daughter, to go out and do this. And that is something that I really want to tell you about today, is that Eagle Eyes, my son, you won't believe how much he has grown during the Eastern Front road trip and the Northern Front road trip. It is amazing. And it's thanks to you, because he really wants to shine and show what he can do. And I gave him free hands to do something. And I said, you know, we got a lot of artifacts laying around. And this is what he did. I said, I want you to create two whatever. And then he dug into a couple of boxes. He got this here. He has done absolutely everything here. I mean everything. He cut that wood here. He found these pieces. He printed that image. He printed this. He laminated it. He glued it on. And it's freaking work of art, if you ask me, because he's such a young boy, but he put it together. So I want to do something special. I'm going to do that every time we do a supporter video from now on. Eagle Eye is going to do some of these so we can pay you back and give you something really, really special to have. This is from a forest area that me and Eagle Eyes was in on the Eastern Front road trip. You have a piece of typical artillery shell shrapnel coming in from the Red Army from the east, going towards Berlin. You have a Soviet cartridge there. That is a single flare cartridge. I think it's actually marked with 1944, and the PPSH 41 cartridge. You can just about see one there. He found that and he said, Daddy, that is exactly what I imagine when I go into the forest there. And he wanted one of you to have that. And Muttley, thank you so much for your very, very kind support. But fear not, a lot of you who are on this list will receive special things that Eagle Eyes is going to make. Then we have this thing here. I was so surprised when Eagle Eyes did this. Me and Eagle Eyes on the Northern Front Road, we found a place where they had 88mm anti-aircraft gun position. Definitely more pieces. Ooh, it's an ammo box hinge. Wow.
I think this is a fresh pad.
It's an ammo box hinge. That is really nice. This is for the different munition they had up here. These are food containers. Not that exciting. Definitely stuff here. This is pretty promising, to be honest. Ooh, a German beer bottle, beer bottle, top. And we found a lot of these, and he already knows how to restore them. This one has been acid dipped, been bead blasted, and it's been painted with several layers of corrosion resistant and paint, and it's actually functionable. This is what we think was the ammo box crates for the 88mm munition, because we found quite a lot of them, and he painfully restored that. And that speaks volume, because he's so young, but he understands the value between what you as the future keeper can see on this image, that piece of history, and what you did for him being able to go out on this journey that we did. So this one goes to Jim. These are handmade, one-of-a-kind pieces from a young boy who was sent out on a mission to the Eastern Front, to the Northern Front, and he just boom, did it with full success. And I wanted you to sorry, I got a really bad cold because me and Eagle Eyes, we went on to this journey, and let me show you what it was all about. This is really like looking for the needle in the haystack, to be honest. Absolutely, that's what's going on here. But if it hadn't been for the rain or the lightning now and thunder, I can promise you that this would have been a pretty cool place to be at. But right now, I think we have to prioritize to be safe. I'm just gonna do one more minute and then off we go, because this thunder and lightning with a magnet, a metal detector, spades, I really don't think that that's a good combination, to be honest.
Yeah, looking for an aircraft, and it started to rain. I was out there for 7 hours in the rain. I got so cold, I was like, and now I'm paying for it. Nevertheless, that was something that I really wanted you to have, and there will be several other pieces coming up, so let me show you that. Yeah, so some of the things we found there are these gain and igniter boxes, which we now have started to restore. We had to dry them, everything. Take a look at the lid there. Can you see that? 1934 with the producer's code. Check it out. The paper that separates the different details to go inside are still there. Look at that. The felt. He took all of these apart. We cleaned them up. We cleaned up the felt, glued it in again, and then we painstakingly dried the paper and made them look like pretty nice like this. And some of them even have the original writing on the top, and the date of the producer is actually under there with the stamp and everything. Also, we found a lot of these in backlight. These are also gain and igniter boxes, and this one here has a ton of information here on the top with the producer stamp, date, and everything. And we have got so many of them that we are going to start immediately to pass them on to you, even before we started to show you the recording of that amazing find. Nevertheless, this time Eagle Eyes said these are ready to go, and they are. So we're gonna do this first one here. This is a backlight type. It is complete. You can put it together like so. Eagle Eye stuck his hand in there, found it, pulled it out, and he said, "Daddy, it's complete." So I'm so proud of him. This one Barry, you are the future keeper of that. Thank you for your very, very kind support. And when that video comes out, you're going to be amazed that you can sit down, hold this in your hand if the video is out, and you can say, well, I got one of these. You got a very special piece of history right there. This one goes to Alan Higginbottom. Thank you for your very, very kind support. And this one goes to Wiggle Wiggle. You are all part of our team, and we're so proud that we can share this with you. And now when you have that in your hand, you can say, I am historical, because that's what I did with the lists. I said, you help us out, I'll make you historical. In many ways, you were there. You can see that your name on the location, but also you have a piece of the history. How cool is that? Huh? That is what this is all about. Sharing a very special thing together. World War II history.
We just thought we heard a sound of something. What do you think that was, Elias? It was just changing battery in the camera here, and there was like this very strange sound. What happened here?
By the way, I hope I haven't forgot to mention that we have got so many new artifacts that we found during this time, and we are working like mad to restore them, to create something with them. Elias has got a new special interest for cleaning them up and putting them into context, and I'm so happy for that. It's a lot of work, but we're going to concentrate and see how much we can actually pass on to you from here until Christmas, and we're gonna work very hard to do that every month. But just want you to know that there is so much stuff that we're gonna pass on to you. As I said, I also do something for those who donate to the PayPal thing that keeps us going. You found a link in the video description here where it says more. Under there, you can click there and you will find the link for becoming or doing a PayPal donation. It helps us out tremendously. Every month people choose to do that, and when we are away on the full month of June to mid-July, some of you decided that you wanted to help us out with a donation. And as I said, I was out on the road, so I didn't have any opportunity or chance to bring things that I could show that could be up for grabs for the next month's donations. But I felt very much that a lot of you said these donations are for the trip, and that's what we did. So we kind of did that. So I want to say a massive thank you to Laura, Chris, G. Hinton, Donald, Gary, William, Larry, Richard, William, and Anthony, Robert, Tim, Peter, Oliver, Gary, Steve, Bas van den Heuvel, Brian Scott, and Finbar. Thank you for your incredible support during June and July, and I can promise you, you saved our trip 100%, because I had this huge issue, as you saw, with my lungs. I lost a lot of income the last weeks before we left. Thing was hanging in the air, and suddenly you guys stepped in and helped out, and I cannot thank you enough for that, because I managed to do the full circle of what I promised to do with the Eagle Eye especially, and he got some of his dream fulfilled. I did, Bunker Buster Girl did, and I hope that we could fulfill some of your dreams. And now let me show you something. But again, thank you for your very, very kind donations during June and July. So for next month donations for the PayPal thing, I have a couple of cool things. As I said in the beginning, you might be the future keeper of something really special. Here we have two artifacts, which are things that we have found. I'm going to show this specifically later. Me and Eagle Eyes went on a magnet fishing trip, and
Eagle Eye had a little break, and he was walking around here, he was playing with a stick or something, and then he says, Daddy, there is, we don't really know what we're looking at, but let me see. I haven't got a clue what that is. Ugh. You see what that is?
I see what that is.
Ammo pouches for the K98.
Anything
Wait. Let's turn around. Oh my God. It's been down in the bog there. Is there something inside? No, there's no clip.
I don't get it. Eagle Eyes found this thing. It's a ammo pouch in very good condition, and was found in a bog just by coincidence. And I did think I saw some date and producer stuff there. I cannot remember. And it's what they had, the K98 clips inside. I think this is a guard edition with only 2. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. And it's in really good condition. So we cleaned it up in a very special process, and we made it a bit soft, so you can touch it, hold it, and wow. So ammo pouches that belong to a German soldier at this location, and you're going to see that video later. Then this one we magnet fish a while ago. It is a German helmet. Well, it's not in good condition. Nevertheless, we don't want to touch it. I just want it to be just as it is, and we want one of you to be the future keeper of that. So what we do is that we just collect all the donations that comes in, and we'll choose the 2 highest donations, and you will be the future keeper of one of the special items here. So until the 1st of September, you can donate whatever you like, and I will share with you in the supporter video coming out in the beginning of September who the lucky future keeper will be. Also, a quick little update. We wanted to do a lot of underwater explore on these journeys, and we have now done a lot thanks to QYSea's Fifish V6 Expert. This is an amazing beast, underwater beast, and it has done so many discoveries this year, and we have recovered a lot of pieces, and this grabber has really worked overtime. William, thank you for doing this. You know, if you have one of these and you need something special made, one of a kind thing, William at Sea-Link Systems, there's a link in the video description, you can find them, and he can do magic. And this thing has worked so hard, so we have to maybe think about getting a second one, William, because it's starting to wear out. No, I'm just kidding, it works, but this thing has really worked hard this year. Let me show you a couple of examples.
Yeah, I think we're going to go for that one. I think it looks like maybe a beer bottle or a wine bottle. Oh, it's so, come on. Go down, and grab it. We have it, Eagle Eyes. I'm gonna try and go up. Actually goes up. A lot of wingspan material. This is the right hand wing. That's the end, the tip of the wing. That means that broke off. Wow. But I just have 32% battery.
That's low.
That's very low. Wow. This is definitely the wing.
Yeah, and this omnidirectional ROV with 100-meter depth capacity, we stretched it. We went down to 85 meters, and it still handled and worked perfect. It has a 4K camera, heavy-duty LEDs, omnidirectional, very powerful. And when you first grab onto things, we could pull up things like 3 or 4 kilos heavy. If you can't make that one do it, you just pull it by the tether, and it works so great. So absolutely fantastic stuff coming when it comes to the underwater exploring.
Oh yes, I can see it. Eagle Eyes found a piece. Good job, Eagle Eyes. Wow. Look at that. That is for sure the right piece that we are looking for. What do you think that is, Bunker Buster Girl?
Probably an outside part of the airplane.
Yeah, I think it's the skin of the aircraft.
What on earth are the Germans planning to do here? That is exciting.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna go all the way over that ridge. Look how beautiful this place is. It is unbelievable. So imagine here, 1944, Hans von Bremen, he was placed in that thing. He is now firing his machine gun. You can see he's firing down towards the waterline because he has spotted the enemy. And then suddenly he has the urge to throw a hand grenade, and that hand grenade is just laying ready, and he pulls it and he throws it, and then boom, that is basically the situation on top of this peninsula.
Oh yes, and I can promise you we work very, very hard so you can learn even more. If you want to help us out to reach more locations and do more explores, we do have this little super thanks feature here. You will find that there, or on the right hand side where it says 3 small dots. You can click that, you'll find that menu, and each and every penny that comes in will be used for what you see. And also, let me tell you, just to ship one of these small shadow boxes, that will cost us around $15 to $20 just to ship one of them. And sometimes shipping a helmet or stuff like that, that could be $40, $50. So nothing, we don't earn anything on this. We put it all back in our enthusiastic way of being history hunters. So that is basically what's going on here. But we do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, for, you know, giving us a thumbs up, a heart, or a like, or share. And what you can do, you don't have to be a Patreon team member. You don't have to do some donations or anything. You can enjoy and watch. But if you want to do one thing that really helps us out, it's that. Just watch the videos in full. Don't be one of those skippers who kind of go like tick, 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 tick. What happened? Because you lose the context and there's no point. You rather watch a sleeping cat in a high-rise building in Chinatown getting 50 million views, and then you don't have any context whatsoever. But for us, it's all about the context, the details, because we do a lot of work here. We do a ton of research, and I don't even want to mention how many thousands of kilometers we drive every year to do this. So thank you again. And for all of you who are Patreon team members, couldn't have done it without you. For all of you supporters on Super Thanks, for the different kind of donations you do, thank you, thank you, thank you. I rambled enough. I'm going to edit more videos. Stay safe, keep smiling, and we see you out there in the next Explore.